The man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students is now pointing to the possibility that someone else may have committed the murders. Dakota Cassie's DDA reports on the defense team's last-ditch attempt to establish Bryan Kohberger's innocence.
Bryan Kohberger, the man accused in the Moscow quadruple murders, was back in an Ada County courtroom. It's one of the final pretrial hearings before the start of his trial.
To start with, I'm not a fan of surprises, as you may have figured out by now. I want to know in advance, as far as possible, when there are issues that need to be addressed.
Judge Stephen Hippler beginning the pretrial hearing with a point that he would emphasize multiple times: efficiency would be key to how the trial will be run. Thursday's hearing comes after a string of pretrial hearings that have touched on a wide variety of subjects, from the potential influence of Kohberger's autism diagnosis to a Franks motion to a revelation that there's over 68 terabytes of discovery materials to multiple attempts by the defense to throw out the death penalty. Now, the defense telling Judge Hippler they plan to argue, quote, alternative perpetrators ahead of trial. Judge Hippler saying they must present evidence to support that argument by June 6th. If that evidence is sufficient, the defense will have an opportunity to argue before the judge on whether that alternative perpetrator argument can be used in court, setting a hearing on that issue for June 18th.
Provide me with whatever actual evidence you have that supports those allegations. Rather than just allegations, and two, provide for me how it is you believe that what you are offering is admissible.
The hearing closed to the public shortly after noon, but other topics discussed included the jury size, which will total 12 jurors and 8 alternates, totaling 20 selected jurors, with the trial running Monday through Friday from 8:45 a.m. until 3:30 p.m., and the judge insisted on minimal sequestration, anticipating a months-long trial. Jury selection begins July 30th in Ada County, with trial expected to start on August 11th. Both the victims' families and Kohberger's relatives will be allowed in court. Kohberger is accused of killing these 4 friends: Ethan Chapin, Xana Kernodle, Madison Mogan, and Kaylee Gonsalves in their shared home off the University of Idaho campus in November of 2022. The home has since been demolished. I'm Dakota Cassie's TJ reporting.
Also, the judge issued a ruling after today's hearing regarding previously undisclosed information aired on an episode of NBC's Dateline last week. Judge Stephen Hippler says that the information must have come from someone involved in law enforcement or the prosecution, a direct violation of the gag order in place. The judge instructed prosecutors to turn over a list of everyone who had access to the details of this case and come up with a plan to prevent further leaks and root out the source of this leak.